Hello guys and welcome to the Toffee Blues, your source for all things Everton. Once again I'm Greg and I've got the miserable task of predicting which lambs go out to the slaughter this week. We're against Newcastle, of course, probably the team with the best trajectory in the league against us. I can't say we're on a bad trajectory because we've been so bad for so long now. It's not really a trajectory, it's just how we are at this point. You wouldn't call this a trajectory. In terms of the lineup, we've got no Kenny, of course. He got a red card, 2 yellows last game, which means we will be missing him. Missing in one sense, not the other. Dominic Calvert-Lewin's been classed as a major doubt. Of course, he missed out due to illness last time with the court conversations going around on Twitter. People were wondering if it was actually illness or this, that or the other. To what I know, it actually was illness, and he's still a doubt for this one. What we're going to do shape-wise, I don't know. I reckon Lampard just pulls a few numbers out of a hat to make a formation before the game. We matched up against Wolves with that 5 at the back. We matched up against a team who's used to playing that with superior personnel, designated those roles, whereas we put together a slapdash back 5 with players out of position, mediocre players at that, even when they were in position, and tried to go pound for pound against a team who've been doing it in the league now for 3 seasons. So I think we might go back to a 4 this time, based on a whim. Maybe 3 in midfield again, because that Decore and Van der Beek, 2 in the midfield performances is akin, maybe even worse than some of the old, Schneiderlin and Davies partnerships. Some real stinkers we saw under Koeman and Marco Silva. Some anonymous displays. It goes down amongst those for me. I think those 2 players are both effective players, good players, when played in the right system, in the right position, and with the right personnel around them. I'm not saying Decore is a bad player. He was monumental for us last season and showed great signs of going forward at the beginning of this season. Van der Beek, jury's still out. Alan, of course, dropped last time, and I think we did miss him. And then at the front, we'd of course go with 3. We'll get there, but looking at the team player by player, I think we'll see Jordan Pickford in goal. Right back. This defence. Right, looking at the names available and sort of making this up as I'm looking at it now, because I imagine that's not far away from how Lampard's doing it. Of course, Kenny can't be there at right back. Holgate can play there. Godfrey's back and he can play there. Patterson could play there, but I'm trying to predict what we will go for, not what we want to go for. And Patterson just is not getting a sniff. Maybe it's the final straw and he will today. Maybe he won't. Godfrey. Can't be Coleman. He's just been abysmal. So I'm going to say Godfrey. That leaves the terrible twosome of Holgate and Keane. It's not good, is it? Holgate and Keane, but what else do we have unless you put Holgate out right back and Godfrey as a centre back? Maybe that gives us a bit more pace in the middle. I don't know. Left back, Mikalenko. We bought a left back, why not use him? Midfield. 3 in midfield. I'm objecting morally to us putting Dele Alli in, because in the cameos he's played, he does not look fussed at all. That's not to say any other player has looked fussed, but why would you have him in there? Alan and Van der Beek. I'm putting Alan in more of a holding role. Van der Beek there to use his range of passing, and then Decore ahead of them to get forward and be the dynamic influence he was in the early knockings of this season. And then the front 3, it would make sense to have more of a presence at striker, but the only 2 players we have that fit that profile are Tosin and Rondon. So I'm going to carry on with Richarlison up there. I think he was unlucky not to score last time. He had a couple of good efforts, one saved, one off the bar, or the crossbar or the post. And I genuinely do think he looks like he cares. So Richarlison will keep there. Gordon and Gray again, probably. Can't make a case for Iwobi coming back in. The only thing that people might call for here is put a Dobbin in. Sims is out on loan, can't be him. But put someone young in to revitalise. I mean, Gordon's already a young guy who's in there revitalising, and Gray has probably been our best player up to this point this season. So, I think we're in capable hands there. Richarlison up top. It's never been my favourite position when he plays up there alone. But look, we've got to cobble together what we can now, haven't we? And maybe hope for a point here and hope to pick up some points elsewhere. That's the team. At a guess, Pickford, Godfrey, Holgate, Keane, Mikalenko, Van der Beek, Alan, Decore, Gordon, Richarlison and Gray. Could be a completely different formation. We might see 5 at the back, in which Coleman would probably come in, and then Keane, Holgate and Godfrey would all stay in the back line, but as centre-backs, then Coleman out at right wing-back, maybe Godfrey at right wing-back and Coleman as a centre-back. Mikalenko will probably stay out on the left. Maybe we have a midfield 2 and Dele Alli playing more as a shadow striker with Richarlison, but I don't think they'd complement each other well. I think there'd be too much complaining in and around the box. And then, feasibly, unless Townsend's brought in for some sort of experience or passion, then I can't see any other changes there, really. Let me know what you'd go with. Let's hope that this will be a little bit more upbeat next week. And best of luck. Just enjoy your week. Try and enjoy your week.